Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Chef Cutting here. I'm going to be doing grilled fajitas, and today I'm going to be using skirt steak for that recipe. First thing I'm going to do is make the rub, so let's do that. The first thing I have here is a tablespoon of garlic powder. Is a half a teaspoon of ground pepper. I have is a tablespoon of salt. And the next thing I have is a tablespoon of brown sugar, a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a half a teaspoon of chili powder, and a half a teaspoon of ground cloves. We're going to mix this up using a whisk, like so. Break up all the brown sugar. Mix one more time. And let it dry. Now while we're letting it dry, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our fajita steak. We're going to put it out on the breadboard like so. And the one thing that I'm going to show you that I use to make sure that the steak is nice and easily marinated with the rub is a tool I use called the Tenderizer. Now the Tenderizer that I use is made from the Egg Special people. This is the just for meat tenderizer, and it's really cool because it's got this wonderful little protection thing that I can put on and put in and out of the drawer without a worry. And I just simply tenderize it like so. And I probably just hit it about 20 times. And it's done. So what I'm going to do now is take my dried fajita seasoning and I'm just going to sprinkle it on the fajita like so. And then I'm going to turn over the meat like this and do the same thing. Beautiful. This is ready for the grill. This is the same fajita meat without the tenderizer, so I'm not going to use the Egg Special food tenderizer with this one so you can see the difference. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to show you the difference between the fajita meat that was tenderized and the fajita meat that wasn't. So this right here is my fajita meat that I tenderized and put the rub on. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you how juicy and all the as you can see, all the fat and the meat itself has started to render, and there's pockets of juices inside this. This is why I love to tenderize my fajita meat. This we cut again, and I'll show you the difference. As you can see, the meat has not cooked as fast as the other piece of meat, and there's also no pockets of the juices. It's very, very red and bloody. It's cooked for the exact same time with the exact same amount of meat. And yet this item really doesn't have the permeation of the rub. And more importantly, the more I cook this meat, the more well done it will become and the harder it'll be to chew. So there's the difference between the meat that I cooked that was tenderized and the meat that I cooked that was not. So folks, isn't that amazing? I mean, it's an incredible tool to have in the kitchen. I just showed you how easy it was to make that home favorite of beef fajitas. I'm just going to go through some added benefits by using this. First, you're going to see it improves taste and tenderness. You're going to see it increase marinades and rubs absorptions. You're going to see that the shrinkage and the ability to savor and keep the juices within the meat is very much improved. And the reason for all of what I just said is because when you're putting more holes in it, you're allowing the heat to get in, which of course reduces your cook times, and you're allowing all of those goodness and flavors to be absorbed so much quicker. Made with ABS plastic, giving you that commercial grade, dishwasher safe, easy to use appliance. It's going to last a long time because it's durable. The blades are never going to dull or rust because of that stainless steel precision cuts that I showed you in the beginning. And listen, man, the protective plastic around this is such that you can still access it to clean it. So sanitation wise, it is the best tool hands down from all the ones I reviewed. And at the same time, boom, it goes in the drawer. Folks, this is the X Special 4 Meat Tenderizer. I'm Chef Cutting, and I thoroughly endorse this wonderful meat tenderizer from X Special. You can get it from Amazon. I suggest you go get one today.